night at the Alaska Bourbon Cabin.
Happy to have you. And today we got a cool one.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is hats off to your dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dad hooked it up. He got us the Coors Whiskey Company 5 Trail Bourbon.
Gonna get this out of the way early. It is made with Rocky Mountain water. It's on the bottle, on the website about 15 times.
Yep.
So if you drink Coors, which I do quite a bit in the summer.
Those Blue Mountains.
Yeah.
Those Blue Mountains.
It's a blend. I don't know if we started with that or not.
Jesus.
Of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
4.
4.
Well, they say 5 because they put Colorado Rocky
They
Mountain
count the
water,
water.
and it's
It's
own,
5 trail.
and it's
I
5
have
trail.
4 written down. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. So they do count the Rocky Mountain water as which you know what? It's part of the blend. It goes in, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so 4 different blends plus the Rocky Mountain water. It's 95 proof. We wrote down what goes in there because we weren't going to keep it straight.
no, it's a lot of numbers, a lot of percentages.
So it is majority 51% 4-year weeded MGP bourbon,
Which is 51% corn, 45% wheat, and 4% malt.
Oh, you even wrote, okay.
Just for that one. So
Just
don't
for that
expect
one,
it for
okay.
the rest.
Yeah, so 51%, then it's 36% 4-year, 4-grain Kentucky bourbon, which is Bardstown Bourbon Distillate. Then it's 8% 6-year single malt Colorado, their stuff. So MGP bourbon, Bardstown 4-grain bourbon, Coors single malt, and then 5% 12-year Kentucky bourbon,
which is dubiously included in there as a special guest.
Yeah, so they don't...
No word on who that is.
It's a Kentucky bourbon. They call it a special guest. It's not announced and we couldn't find it. So
yeah, you can go down the list of every bourbon in Kentucky and tell us what you think it is, but I think there's too many for me to look.
You know what I'm going to guess? I'm going to guess that it's Pappy.
You know, I'm not going to bet against you, but
12-year, little Van Winkle, 12-year lot B.
Just
just
it is only like 5%, so
blended in with Coors whiskey.
Coors whiskey. That would be probably the coolest move in whiskey history.
Oh man, how much money would Coors have to pay to? Okay, Coors, if you watch this, we want in on it. But we want you to blend in your Coors whiskey. You'd have to do it in your barrel proof. We want you to blend Pappy Van Winkle 12-year.
I don't think Pappy would be happy if they found out people were blending their whiskey.
Oh, lawsuits galore. Coors got a hold of a bottle of Lot B 12-year and just started blending it in.
Blending it in with some Rocky
Could
Mountain
you imagine
water.
just seeing a whole barrel of... We digress. We back to...
last interesting fact. You think Coors, you think Colorado, right? But this is actually set up in Bardstown, Kentucky.
We're still trying to work this one out, but it says that Coors Whiskey Company is in Bardstown, not...
Which I guess
not
maybe
golden.
Maybe they want to go for, hey, it's authentic. We're in the right state to make bourbon.
Maybe.
I guess.
I don't know.
Well, enough talk.
Okay.
Let's sniff and sip.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, I get this is total fake sugar sweeties. The little like chalky.
Runs.
No, not runs.
No,
what
not
are
runs
the circle, the sweeties?
Oh,
you know,
sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts.
Yeah, I used to smoke them and.
Yeah, sweet tarts. Yeah, that's total sweet tart.
I'll be damned, dude. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
I can't get sweet tart out of my head. If I had a different smell, it's gone now.
Yeah, it's liquid sweet tart. Yeah, that's all that is.
All right, let's get into it.
Here's those Coors White Mountains. It's not terrible.
No. No.
It surprisingly tastes like Blantons.
Actually, I believe Connor's right here. It kind of tastes like Blanton's.
We're gonna have to blind these and see how
We are.
close.
It tastes like a, I don't know, younger, less blended, maybe Blanton's. I know Blanton's isn't blended, but I mean the actual mash bill.
Huh. Which is weird because this has a single malt in it and 4 grain and.
Yeah, it's surprisingly.
So
I don't want to say basic, but it doesn't taste like a blend to me. It tastes like a straight.
No, it absolutely comes off as a bourbon. I mean, there's baby amounts of rye. You don't get any rye. It's fine up front.
Mm-hmm. A little harsh in the middle, but
the flavors do carry all the way through.
They do carry all the way through.
And I get that sweet tart on the back end.
Yeah. I do get a little bit of that harsh alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I don't think it's bad. It's just that alcohol is like floating on top of the rest of the flavors. It's not necessarily blended.
Now, I'll be honest, it's good.
Yeah.
It feels like what you start your night off with. It's a good pour.
Yeah, this is absolutely, you bring this to the tailgate or your buddy's garage, and you can sip this all night without complaint. I mean,
yeah, it's not super complex. It's not, but it's
working.
It's
man.
plenty good.
Yeah, I mean.
Now, what I don't know, and we didn't look it up. I don't know if you can look it up on your phone really fast. I guess the question is, before we look it up, is because this was a gift. I don't know what MSRP is.
Oh well.
I don't.
So you got to guess.
So what would you?
Okay, what would I pay, or what do I think it's worth?
Both. What would you pay for this? Hold on. So I've got a number in my brain of what I think that bottle is worth.
Now, mind you, we're doing Alaska prices, so what? That's about. I guess it depends on your state, but I think we're about 30% over in most states.
But we don't have the ridiculous.
We don't have ridiculous
liquor tax, like
liquor tax.
Yeah, because like
R.I.P. to you.
Yeah, sorry. A specific color state, nothing political, but you just have higher liquor tax than we do. So
okay. I think you're okay. I have my guesses.
Me too.
Okay.
I think this bottle is worth $45.
Oh, we're way off. Okay.
I think this bottle is worth $45.
Okay, but clarify for the audience here. Worth meaning that's what you pay for it, or what do you think it goes for?
No, I think it probably goes for 65 to 70.
Okay. Because
it has the Coors name on it. I think it's worth 45 to 50.
I think you messed with me when you said there's Pappy in there. Because I said I'd pay 70 for it.
Which is Blanton's prices.
Yeah,
Blanton's is $80.
And I think it probably retails for around 90.
Oh, you're going.
I'm going big.
Okay.
They sell cheap beer and expensive whiskey. Right?
Okay. Yeah. So while he's looking that up, guys, like, it's good. I mean, it's a solid. And not to pull price in like we're trying to pull price in, but assuming this isn't some $200 bottle,
it's solid.
It's a great bottle. Yeah, there's nothing else really on here. I'm gonna rank this guy out of 100. I'm going 69.9.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably be. I know it's funny because I pay more, but I think I'd do more like 65, 8.
Okay. Well, let's see. We're gonna take we'll speed the video up or something right here, but
okay. Coming in at $60.
MSRP $60.
Yep.
Okay.
So 5 Trails price at what most other distilleries are charging when sourcing whiskeys from MGP or Dickel.
Or Dickel. Yeah, this isn't. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the small batch goes for 80.
80. So they have a small batch and they have a cask strength, which we didn't even know until we started researching this. Mm-hmm. So obviously we're gonna have to try to find that guy.
Stay tuned, yeah. But hey, if you see it on the shelf, it's fun. It's solid. It's a buy for me.
And honestly, at MSRP, I said 45 to 50, MSRP 60. I'd pay MSRP at $60.
Yeah, I've had worse for 60.
There's so many other companies out there producing ridiculously priced bourbons right now. We need more $60.
Amen to that. I mean,
So
I will echo that. What's wrong with a $60 bottle of bourbon? That's why we all got into bourbon in the first place, right?
yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well,
here.
there's your Coors whiskey for you guys. You guys have a good night.
Cheers.